All right, number two, David Johnson. As you know, one of the like three backs that I've been struggling with, like, do I keep this guy because of the competition? I feel like every one of those backs on the list has now been someone I've seriously considered. At this point, you're hardcore in the camp of hang on to this guy, right? I
Yeah,
mean, like you think this could be it? Like I could have a real steal on my hands here.
I think 100%. You see the Cardinals go all in on this air raid with Kliff Kingsbury by drafting Kyler Murray, the guy that he's loved since playing against him and just always coveted. He gets the exact quarterback he's always wanted. They go and get two wide receiver weapons in Isabella and Hakeem Butler that fit that air raid mold to go with a Larry Fitzgerald and Christian Kirk. It goes from one of the worst overall offensive talents in situations to now potentially one of the more explosive attacks. If this Kingsbury attack ignites, like I think it could, like our guy Drew Hollingshead thinks it could, it could be an absolute points factor. That defense remains pretty questionable, so it could be back and forth. And Hollingshead made it very clear this is called the air raid offense, but if you have a foundational back that can catch the ball, then he's going to be funneled by far the most looks and touch the ball the most out of anybody. And he said David Johnson is the absolute premier perfect fit, and how could he not be? We saw what he could do as a pass catcher with over 80 catches just 2 seasons ago under Bruce Arians. We saw him score 20 total touchdowns. So if this offense is using him more properly in the passing game, as he should always have been, if they're setting him up for more scoring chances now with a more overall stacked cast, I see no reason why he can't return to those number one style running back numbers that he had. Maybe not 2020 like he had a couple of years ago, but 1,615, certainly realistic, and definitely a guy that's jumped into my first round after being a fringe first rounder before the draft.
So you think if I could start my draft, DeAndre Hopkins, David Johnston, I'm doing all right?
Oh my God, yeah. I'd still probably have, if you're the only one, I'd probably still go Hopkins.
No,
just because it's sure.
two.
But if you have both those guys, I mean, you're getting 2 first rounders right there. I think that's a fantastic start to your draft.